So it's another busy day for me today, so I thought I'd do another day in the life vlog. So first up I'm going to see the Paul Harris exhibition, which is all the Slipknot photography he's taken over the years. So that's where you'll see me next. So I really wanted to go to the Slipknot exhibition because Slipknot was my first proper metal gig. I think it was the year 2000, I think it was in March, and it was at Brixton Academy. My friend Sarah and I, we donned a blue boiler suit. We looked like proper hardcore fans. I thought we were really cool. And my mum dropped me off at the venue, which was not so cool. And mum was clearly pretty scared that I was going to this gig because she saw the sort of people that were going to the gig and they didn't exactly look very I don't know, clean cut. So she was a bit worried that I'd get myself into some sort of trouble. And sadly she wasn't altogether wrong. I ended up being convinced that doing a crowd surf would be a great idea. At a Slipknot gig, you can imagine that's quite dangerous. And I did it and ended up in the first aid room. It wasn't all bad because I ended up meeting Sid, who was the DJ in the band's parents, in the first aid room, and then ended up getting Sid's signature. So that was kind of a cool story at the time for me to go back to school with. Paul Harris has been following the band around since the start of their career, so he's quite familiar with the band. They're obviously very comfortable with him, so he kind of gets the best out of them. But yeah, it was a really great exhibition. I recommend anyone who likes photography, music photography, the band, just to pop by because it's free and it's just a short walk from Embankment Station. Some of us can be a bit snobby about shopping at shops like Primark and Matalan because they're obviously known for being really affordable, so we think, oh, maybe people think we're cheap. But the fact is, Matalan do some really good quality, trend-led pieces, and they're just a lot cheaper. And yeah, you can spend a bit more in the likes of Topshop, Oasis, Warehouse, that sort of thing, but actually I really recommend you looking through Matalan, particularly for their shoes and accessories. They had so many cute bags for autumn winter, and their selection of shoes is ridiculously good. There were so many that I thought I'm going to have to get those. But there's also menswear, there's homeware, children's wear, there's everything. So if you haven't checked out Matalan because you've been put off because you know it's known as an affordable brand, then stop it, go and have a look. What did I get from the Matalan press day? So this lovely rug, which I originally thought was like a poncho or scarf, but it does appear to be like a picnic rug, and that's a really nice print. And then also this bag, which is grey, and it is faux snakeskin kind of effect there. So that will go with a lot of things, that's nice. And obviously catalogue, which I will have a good rummage through soon. So I just went into Selfridges because I was going to look at lenses for my Lumix because I want to get a really good one for my Greece holiday, and I came past this, I guess it was a stand or a room within Selfridges, and they were holding a life drawing class, which I thought was quite unusual. So I went in to have a look. It was being held by the Royal Drawing School, and they just really wanted to encourage people to just drop by and just pick up a charcoal, pick up a pencil, whatever, and just start drawing. It could be people that have never drawn before, people that haven't found the time to draw for a while, or people that have done it lots. It was just, you know, just trying to encourage people to do it just randomly, and thought, what a lovely idea. So I went in just to have a look around and just see what was going on. I didn't really have time to do any drawing myself, but I thought, what a fantastic idea. I think anything that encourages creativity and encourages people to take a break from the stresses of life and to do something that perhaps they enjoy is a wonderful thing. So more of things like this, please. Good work, Royal Drawing School. So I headed to this really cool little cafe stroke shop place in King's Cross to meet Tom, who won The Apprentice a few years ago. If you watch The Apprentice, you'll remember him as the guy that he was more of an inventor than an entrepreneur, really. A lot of people thought he was almost too nice for the business side of things, but he can come up with some great concepts. And basically we were invited to sit down with him and talk over his current portfolio of products that he has under the title of Stylebible, and then just give some feedback and areas of which we think he can improve in terms of packaging, things we do and don't like about the products. Since he's got this these clippers where the nails don't ping off, which if you clip your nails you know that does happen. He's got these files that are curved because obviously your nails are curved, so it makes sense that the file curves with them. There's this another file, but it has almond oil that squeezes out so you can nourish your nails. All sorts of kind of nail based products. He also showed us the glimpse of some new products that he's got in the very early stages. It's he was working on them the night before, in fact, and we're not allowed to talk about them, but some of the products I think are going to be revolutionary in the beauty world, so keep an eye on him, because I think in the next year or two, as he develops these products, these secret products, you're going to hear a lot more about him because they are incredibly interesting and good. The press day I went to was the Coffin and Cake PR press day. For some reason I can never get to this one because of timings and location, but I managed to this season and I'm really glad because they look after some amazing brands, from Converse to Quicksilver to Roxy to Carnaby Street's Nike store to lots of surf brands, just a really cool selection. So in the goodie bag there are some Stance socks. I never thought I'd be that interested in socks, but when I looked through the selection that Coffin and Cake PR had of socks, I was really impressed and started thinking I might get a bit more into socks. There's these Happy Plugs earphones, and they've done collaborations with a few people like MTV, 30 Seconds to Mars. And the good thing about these earphones is not just like the colour and the prints you can get in them, they have an extra long lead, so you know when someone calls you and you've got your phone plugged in or something and you end up being like talking to them like that, this gives you a bit more give, so that's good. What else is in here? A Rubik's Cube, which will just drive me absolutely insane, but that's to do with a trainer brand, Saucon, that they look after, and they do lots of really bright coloured trainers, and they're really cool. 20% off at Surf Dome. Lots of great kind of outdoorsy clothes and things there, so that's worth checking out. And then finally I went to a gig in a tattoo shop in Dalston Junction. Frank Carter you may know of from his work with Gallows or Pure Love. He's renowned for just being a bit mad when it comes to live performance. Like, there's no such thing as a stage because he makes the whole venue a stage. You go into the crowd, climb things, jump off things, you know. It's always very manic, so what more can I say? He delivered that with his new band Rattlesnakes, so keep an eye out for them during festival season. You can guarantee to have a really electric live show with him and them, so good job guys.
Let me fucking see you go, let's go.